When we think of interior design, grand gestures often come to mind. We envision luxurious spaces filled with opulent furniture and extravagant decor, spacious living rooms, sprawling dining tables and expansive kitchens. These are the images that typically dominate our thoughts, but what about the charm of smaller spaces? These intimate areas deserve just as much attention, especially when it comes to table decor. In fact, the right table decor can make a small space feel even more special and inviting. In a small space, every element plays a crucial role. Each piece of furniture, every decorative item, and all the little details contribute to the overall ambience and functionality of the room. A well-decorated table can transform a room. It can elevate the entire space, making it feel more cohesive and thoughtfully designed. It becomes a focal point, drawing the eye and adding a touch of personality. The table can reflect your style, your tastes, and even your mood. It's not just about aesthetics either. The right decor can enhance functionality, making your small space even more livable. For instance, a well-chosen centerpiece can double as storage or a serving station. Think of a cozy breakfast nook or a petite dining area. These spaces can be transformed into delightful spots for meals, work, or relaxation with the right decor. With a little creativity, you can turn these areas into inviting spaces. Use unique items that reflect your personality and make the space feel like home. A simple vase of fresh flowers can bring life and color to your table, making it feel more vibrant and welcoming. A stack of colorful books can add a touch of intellectual charm and serve as a conversation starter. Or a charming table runner can make all the difference. It can tie the whole look together and add a layer of texture and interest. Let's explore how to make the most of your small space through the art of table decor. We'll look at different styles, themes, and techniques to help you create a space that is both beautiful and functional. We'll uncover simple yet impactful ways to elevate your dining experience. From minimalist designs to more elaborate setups, there's something for everyone. Get ready to discover the transformative power of decor, no matter the size of your space. Whether you're working with a tiny apartment or a cozy corner, the right table decor can make a world of difference. Your home should reflect you. This is especially true for your dining spaces. The table is where we gather, share meals, and create memories, so let your table decor tell your story. Start by considering your personal style. Do you gravitate towards minimalist aesthetics, rustic charm, or vibrant colors? Let your preferences guide your choices. Don't be afraid to incorporate pieces that hold sentimental value. A vintage teapot inherited from your grandmother, seashells collected on a family vacation, or handmade ceramics from a local artist. These items add a touch of authenticity and warmth to your table.
Remember, table decor is not about following rigid rules. It's about expressing yourself and creating a space that feels uniquely yours. Let your personality shine through.
One of the biggest challenges of decorating small spaces is maximizing space. But don't let limited square footage cramp your style. With a few clever tricks, you can create a stunning and functional dining area. Vertical decor is your best friend. Instead of cluttering the table surface, think upwards. Install shelves above the table to display decorative items. Hang a statement mirror to create the illusion of more space.
Choose multifunctional pieces that serve more than one purpose. A storage ottoman can double as extra seating. A bar cart can hold drinks and serve as a stylish sideboard. Embrace minimalism. A clutter-free space always feels larger. Opt for a simple tablecloth and a few well-chosen decorative items instead of overdoing it. Remember, less is often more.
Small tables present a unique opportunity to get creative with your decor. Since you have limited surface area, every element counts. Here are a few ideas to make the most of your petite dining space. Think beyond the traditional centerpiece. Instead of a large floral arrangement, opt for a collection of bud vases with a single bloom in each, or group together a few candles of varying heights for a warm and inviting ambience.
Use trays and cake stands to add dimension and height. Arrange small plants, candles, or decorative objects on these elevated surfaces to create visual interest. Don't forget about the space underneath the table. A stylish basket tucked under a console table can provide hidden storage for blankets or extra pillows.
Section 5, Mirrors and Greenery, expanding space and bringing in nature. In this section, we will explore how these two elements can transform even the tiniest of spaces into a more open and inviting environment. Two design elements work wonders in small spaces: mirrors and greenery. When used thoughtfully, they can completely change the feel of a room.
Mirrors are like magic tricks for small rooms. They not only serve a functional purpose, but also add a decorative element that can enhance the overall aesthetic. They reflect light and create the illusion of depth, making your space feel larger than it actually is. This is especially useful in rooms that lack natural light or have limited square footage. Place a large mirror on a wall adjacent to your table, or prop a smaller mirror against the wall behind the table. This not only helps in reflecting light, but also adds a focal point to the room. The reflection will instantly open up the space. It's a simple yet effective way to make a small area feel more expansive and airy.
Greenery brings life and freshness to any room, no matter the size. Plants are not just decorative, they also improve air quality and add a sense of tranquility. Plants have a way of making a space feel more welcoming and vibrant. They add color, texture, and a natural element that can soften the look of a room.
For small tables, opt for small potted plants or succulents. These are low-maintenance options that can thrive in limited light and space. You can also use a trailing plant on a shelf above the table to add a touch of nature without taking up valuable surface space. This not only saves room but also draws the eye upward, creating a sense of height in the room. Combining mirrors and greenery can create a harmonious and balanced look. The mirrors reflect the greenery, doubling the visual impact and making the space feel even more lush and inviting. By thoughtfully incorporating these elements, you can transform a small, cramped room into a spacious, vibrant oasis. It's all about making smart choices and using what you have to the fullest.
Section 6. Personal touches. Making your table uniquely yours. Don't be afraid to inject your personality into your table decor. This is what makes your space truly special. Display items that spark joy and tell your story. Family photos, travel souvenirs, or beloved books can all find a home on your table. Consider your hobbies and interests. Do you love to cook? Display a collection of vintage cookbooks. Are you an avid reader? Stack a few of your favorite novels on the table. Remember, your table decor should be a reflection of you and what you love. Let your personality shine through.
Section 7. Styling secrets. Tips and tricks for a stunning table. Styling a small table is all about creating a sense of balance and visual interest. Here are a few tips to guide you. Start with a clean slate. Clear the table completely before you begin decorating. This will help you assess the space and envision your design. Create a focal point. This could be a statement centerpiece, a striking piece of artwork, or even a bold tablecloth. The focal point will draw the eye and anchor the space. Play with textures and patterns. Don't be afraid to mix and match different textures and patterns to add depth and visual interest. Just be sure to keep the overall look cohesive.
Section 8. Color, texture, and focal points, elements of style. Color is a powerful tool in interior design. It has the ability to evoke emotions, set the tone, and create a specific atmosphere in any space. It can instantly transform the mood and feel of a space. For instance, a room with cool blues and greens can feel calming and serene, while warm reds and oranges can make a space feel cozy and inviting. When choosing colors for your table decor, consider the overall color scheme of your room. Harmonizing your table settings with the room's palette can create a cohesive and polished look. If your space is neutral, you can add pops of color with your tablecloth, napkins, and decorative accents. This approach allows you to change the look of your room easily by simply swapping out these elements. If your room is already colorful, you may want to stick with a more subdued color palette for your table. This helps to avoid overwhelming the senses and maintains a balanced aesthetic. Texture adds another layer of interest to your decor. It can make a space feel more dynamic and engaging by providing visual and tactile contrast. Mix and match different textures such as wood, metal, ceramic, and textiles to create a dynamic and inviting space. For example, a wooden table paired with metal candle holders and ceramic plates can create a rich, layered look. Remember the power of a focal point. This is the element that will draw the eye and create a sense of balance in your design. A well-chosen focal point can anchor your table setting and make it memorable. This is the element that will draw the eye and create a sense of balance in your design. It helps to ground the overall look and ensures that the table setting doesn't feel too scattered or chaotic. A large vase of flowers, A striking sculpture or a collection of candles can all serve as stunning focal points. These elements not only add beauty, but also reflect your personal style and taste, making your table setting uniquely yours. Section 9. Embrace the art of small space living. Living in a small space is an opportunity to embrace creativity and make intentional design choices. Don't be afraid to experiment with different table decor ideas until you find what works best for you and your space. Remember, the most important thing is to create a space that feels welcoming, stylish, and uniquely yours. So have fun with it and enjoy the process.